Whenever?
Yeah, whenever.
You already started? Okay. So I guess I can start this way. Is there anywhere I need to be for you to be looking at me?
No, I'm pretty much good. I think I got my angle and my everything.
Everything's
I think I'm
perfect right
alright.
now?
Yeah.
Okay, so here I go. Okay, guys. Exciting news. Today I got my Venus flytrap. It came in a box like this. The place is called Predatory Plants, and they're based out of San Francisco, California. Predatoryplants.com. And so they send you this little box, which I was like, it's in my mailbox, and you have this. We had to read and watch a little video. I've already been studying, so some of you may follow and see in my previous video that I had Venus flytrap sprouting. Turns out it was a scam. eBay, don't buy Venus flytrap seeds off of eBay. It's a scam, or from China. Just don't do it. It turned out to be, I was sprouting like crazy. I was so excited. It turned out to be mud flowers, I think. Mud flowers. So yeah, watch out, beware. So this place is a legit place. I read all the reviews, tons of great reviews, because I was looking all over. Lowe's has a little kit, and Home Depot, and I couldn't find anything here in Las Vegas, and their kits are a root, and they had like 2 stars, 2-3 stars, so this had great reviews. So I thought it was going to be a root, because usually they send it like dormant, and then it takes a while, like a month or 2 to get it going, and so I opened it already. I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited for the video to open it. But so it comes like this, and it says in the instructions we read first, it says that the little fibers that are in here, the packing material, is actually the moss that you plant your plant with. So it's pretty cool. Your packing material is also your potting material. So cute, cute, cute. And you're supposed to soak the moss first. And also with the Venus flytrap, you cannot use bottled water, tap water, well water, anything like that. It has to have no nutrients. So osmosis, reverse osmosis works. You can buy distilled water. Anything with no minerals, no nutrients, because a Venus flytrap, they don't need any nutrients. You do not have to fertilize them. They get it themselves when they eat the bugs. And they actually originate in the Carolinas, the North Carolina, South Carolina, and they live in like marshy areas. So what happens is, and the way that they evolved, the water's always running, right? So it's washing away all the nutrients. So they evolved to catch their food and eat it and get the nitrogen and get all the nutrients that they need from the bugs that they catch. So they actually need no nutrients in their soil. And so that's pretty cool. A little tidbit there.
So what are you doing right now?
We're gonna go ahead and let this soak, because it says in the instructions to let it soak for a little bit. And it says to just use this for the packing, for the potting. But I'm a little nervous because I live in Vegas and we have no humidity. So I'm super nervous about this. We have no humidity, and these plants need humidity, but they need lots of sun. They need like 6+ hours. A lot of people buy these plants and they bring it home and they set it in the windowsill and they think it's gonna live. And they feed it hamburgers, or they go find bugs, a dead bug, and they feed it to them, and then the plant eventually dies. Well, because these plants need lots of sun, 6+ hours a day, bright sun. They love the heat. They can handle the cold too. Another thing is they have to go to sleep every year in the winter. They go dormant. If not, they lose energy and they'll end up dying. So they have to sleep for like 5-6 months out of the year. Some people put them in their fridge. If it's not cold enough, like where we live, we might have to put it, you know, on ice. Who knows? We'll see what happens. I'm going to read more on it. But yeah, some people put it in their windowsill and they think that it's going to survive. Well, the way that it gets its nutrients is from bugs. If you don't have bugs in your house, then he's not going to be able to eat. And in the window, it's not going to get the sun that it needs. You need full-on sun. So, a lot of people don't realize. Also, don't just feed your trap either, because they're eating on their own. There's bugs and they're catching them on their own. So if you overfeed them, they will die. They can't break it down fast enough. So what's really cool is you can do it like once a month, they say. If you find a bug that's alive, you can feed them, or just set them in a place where, you know, you have flies and you'll see them catch. So here we go. I need to stop talking. I'm gonna pull this out and show everybody what it looks like. It's really, really, really cool. Also, just for the mix, peat moss and this moss that comes with it. I can't say the word. Sphagnum. I think I said it. Sphagnum moss. It's like a high quality moss that they send to you when you buy it. How much did we pay for this?
Like 25 bucks.
This was $22.99 total. That's with the shipping. $5 shipping, $17.99. And I thought it was going to be a root. So we got the peat moss. So I'm going to mix a little bit of this with it, and then perlite. You want some kind of sand or perlite because you want it to drain very well. You guys ready? I'm going to get in close here.
Yeah, go ahead.
I thought this was a root, you guys. I'm about to show you something amazing. I thought it was a root. It's not a root. It's an actual plant. This is what they sent me, you guys. Look at this. Zoom in, get in closer.
I'm super zoomed.
Look at what they sent me. I have a full-on plant with traps. All different colors. I have dark trap, I have red. This is the Dente, right? The Venus flytrap Dente requires intense direct light, full outdoor sun for at least 6 hours per day. Fly traps grown in windowsills usually weaken and die over time. Light is the most important thing for a fly trap. Okay, so avoid triggering the traps, as this stresses the plant and it can kill it. Healthy fly traps will have firm, bright green or reddish leaves. A dormant plant might look unhealthy, but it's just the time of year. So spring is their best time of year. So they need to go to sleep just like us. I'm nervous, I'm shaking. I'm afraid to open this bag. I'm even sweating. This is so cool. Did you get it zoomed in?
Yeah.
Look. Wait, get it from the back. There's some good footage in there.
I'll get better.
Do you see?
When you get out of the bag.
Oh my god.
Take it out of the bag for everybody.
No, I don't want to yet. Hold on, I'm scared.
So
I have to
excited.
set up. Well, I have to set up its house.
Okay.
I don't want him to be dried out at all, because this is Vegas,
This
baby.
box out of the way.
Vegas.
Get this out of the way. You want it?
Okay, these are directions. You can read some, because I have a terrible time comprehending, so I always have to make you read everything for me so I know what I'm doing. Ah! Here, hold this. Just hold this, but keep it in there so you can see it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, keep it in there. There you go.
It's really hard to see.
It is?
Yeah, because the bag.
Oh, it's okay.
This is where the fun begins.
I'm gonna go ahead. I shouldn't have even done all of this. I think it's too much. I need another bowl. Can I see that cup right there?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna take half of this out because this container is very small. So this is just a clean cup. And then I'm just gonna add peat moss. Just a little bit here. Okay, I do need that. That's great. I need to wrap that around it anyway because it said in the video, remember to wrap some of the soaked moss that came with it. When you open it, it says to wrap it around the root.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to do that. Okay, this is nasty. Okay. Now, I'm gonna dump some perlite in there. So it's 2 to 1 with the sand. Or perlite, whichever. Some people don't like perlite because it, when you water the plant, it tends to rise to the top, float to the top. And so people would rather use sand because it's heavier. But the way I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna keep this dish full of water so that it keeps it moist at all times. So I'm not really gonna top water. I don't wanna do that. I'm gonna look into it and see if I should mist the plant. I think I did see in there that it says you can mist the plant, but I'm gonna make sure. I'm not sure of that. So don't go spraying your plant with anything until you look it up because I have no idea. I'm gonna have to, maybe I can email Predatory. What is it, predatoryplants.com? I wanna make sure it's right.
That's right.
I know they left their email so that we can, and they want us to hashtag it so they can see where their babies went, which is pretty cool. Okay, so I feel like I have a good mix. Look, looks like it'll drain very well, right? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of this in the bottom. Let's see how deep this is. Okay. So, yeah. Can you hold that?
Yes.
I'm gonna put a little bit of this in the bottom. And then when I take this out, I'm pretty nervous here to open this bag. Come in close. You ready?
I'm close, yeah.
Oh, you zoomed in?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, darlings.
Wow, look at that.
Okay, so let's see what happened. I feel like maybe this guy didn't make it, or is he supposed to be dark like that?
I
Oh, he seems
think
firm.
some of them are like that.
It says as long as it's firm. It's very firm.
Oops.
Okay, so here's the name. Dente. Predatoryplants.com. So cool. This is so cool. I'm loving it. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Right?
It is really cool.
It's so cool. What is this? Oh my gosh, this is so neat.
I used to have one of these when I was a kid.
I thought it was going to be a root. So one's open, he must be hungry. You had one when you were a kid, yeah? How long did it take you to kill it?
A few months. I was alright, but I don't think I even killed it. I just didn't know that they went to sleep back then. So
And you fed it hamburger.
well,
Your mom
no,
told
I used
me.
to feed it flies actually.
And your
Cause
mom told me hamburger too.
yeah, she killed my first one. Yeah, sorry,
A lot
Mom.
of people
Sorry.
a lot of people do these things. Gotta educate yourself. This is so cool. I can't even. I'm so happy. I wonder how old this plant is.
I don't know. Just come with a little birth certificate like a Cabbage Patch Kid.
Okay, so I'm going to now. Here, are you close in here? I'm unwrapping. Okay, so you unwrap it gently. Look, one was wrapped inside.
Look at that. Yeah, these are tough.
Yeah, it says as long as it's firm. And on one of the videos, actually, you can go to their website and watch. On one of their videos, they said that one got lost in the mail for a month. So it was in that dark box for 1 whole month, and it was returned to them. And they said that when it returned to them just fine. It's still firm. It kept all of its. It was a different type of carnivorous plant. I forget which kind it was called. It's on that paper. Anyways, back to the point in hand. What we're supposed to do is you take the wet moss that's been soaking here in the distilled water. We have a osmosis, reverse osmosis, so lucky us. He'll always have great water. So you're supposed to take this, whoa, and you're supposed to wrap it around the plant's roots here. I want that out here. Get your butt out. And ooh, and then you're supposed to get some more. Wrap it all around. And this is just keep wrapping. And then you kind of just set them in there. Oh, we gotta get them further in there. Take out this piece. Just get them in there. Now this needs to go further. Okay. Does that seem okay?
Yeah, it can't be too loose.
No, I mean it can't be too high.
Yeah, just up to the guy in the video said up to where the paper towel was.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the top.
Pretty much. Top of the dirt almost. That's good. It'll keep it nice and moist.
So if we keep to fill it all the way up and pack it down. Appreciate that light you have right there. Okay. Maybe I'll sprinkle a little bit on this around.
You having fun?
Yes! Do I look like all serious in my face?
Yeah, like super concentrated.
You should have told me. Stop making your frowny face. Stop frowning. Why didn't you tell me? I'm all sweating. I feel like I'm doing surgery. I don't want to hurt it. I don't want to hurt anything. Gentle, gentle baby. So I guess from a seed you gotta wait, I think, a long time for it to get like this. Maybe years. I wonder, I know this is supposed to be an adult plant. Remember when we purchased it?
Yeah.
It said it was an adult plant. Or maybe medium-sized plant.
It's definitely not a baby.
No. It's definitely not a baby. What's cool about it, filling it all the way up with all this moss, is because it's so dry here, I'll be able to hopefully create a little ecosystem of humidity for these guys with humidity, whatever the proper grammar is there. But
this is pretty cool.
how cool does it look? I'm amazed by this. I really am very impressed. with the way they packaged, and this plant is in great shape. How long did it take? We thought it was lost. It took a couple, what did it take? About a week and a half?
It took
2 weeks?
about 2 weeks, yeah.
2 weeks. We're like, maybe it's another scam. Nope, not a scam. And I truly thought it was a root. I thought it was going to be a root that I had that was dormant and asleep, and that I was going to have to grow and bring alive, bring back to life. And I hear it takes so long. And to open it and see so much going on here. He already looks like he likes his home, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's like standing up. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. So I'm gonna put him in the mornings out by my garden to get first morning out in my oasis to get the first morning sun, because we don't want it to be too harsh right now. So we'll get the first morning sun and all the way through the afternoon, and then probably around what, 2 or 3? You would say about 2 or 3 maybe? Is that 6 hours?
Take it back in? Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah, so around 2 or 3. We're not going to bring it in ever. I'm going to put it on this table here with the cover, and it'll be in the shade for the rest of the evening, so that I can just eat flies here. We can watch it. And then you can just water it like this. And as long as you keep it filled with water, I need more. As long as you keep this filled with water, it's going to keep sucking it up. And it should keep it nice and wet. And I shouldn't really have to worry about wetting up here. Probably already sucking it up. It's pretty cool, huh?
Very cool. This thing's gonna have a good life here.
I am in love. If I can keep this alive, I'm telling you, I'm so happy. And when they flower, it's the most beautiful flower. It takes a long time, but they are so pretty. So I just want to make sure that we have moisture at all times. Cannot let this guy get dry. So it's going to be a hard thing to do here in Vegas. But I'm ready for the challenge. I think I can do it. Right?
I know you can do it.
I'm excited. So here's my baby. I need to add a little bit more water, and I will. I'm just going to put his little name tag in there with him for now. Look at my beautiful baby. Here's your photo shoot. Looking good. What should we name it? It's definitely a girl. Look at all those colors. We'll figure out a name. Alright guys, well, I hope you like this video. I'm sweating still. I hope you like this video, and I will do an update in a week or so, and hopefully we're still alive. And maybe soon I can get them all open. The middle one's open, look, do you see it?
Yeah.
So that they can eat and I can get it on video, because it's the most amazing thing. And I don't think I'm going to hand feed them, so I think I'm just going to let them do their thing. That's so cool. Alright guys, thanks a lot. Bye.